What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. So today we are here in the CCP and we're going to be trying out Okoye. So before we get into the gameplay as a 7-star rank 1, let's quickly read the abilities. So she can stack dexterities. She starts with 15, with your medium attacks gain 2, and with your dexterity you gain 3. She can also reduce the potency of the opponent's coagulate, serum science, and mystic dispersion, which is pretty cool. And whenever she dodges here, this is pretty crazy. She gains or she places on the opponent and non-stacking and snare debuff. So if I quickly go to Stark Spidey right here, so I can show you the description of the this type of debuff, it's actually very strong. I don't know the potency of it, but it seems pretty high. I don't think it's quite to 100% though. So as you can see, ensnared champions suffer reduced ability accuracy and cannot trigger passive evade effects. So dude, no matter what potency that has, it's 100% guaranteed that the opponent cannot evade, basically, which is very strong for just dexing. That's crazy. Now with critical hits, she also inflicts bleed and shock debuffs. I don't think those have any cap, so that's pretty crazy. You can stack like 50 of each. And now she has also indefinite combo shield. Her light attacks give 1 more combo meter, and I think 3 of her light attacks have double hits. And then once you surpass 50 combo, you gain a 60 vicious passive for 20 seconds, and once this runs out, your combo resets. Now, with your heavy attack, if you have more than 30 combo, you spend 20 combo meter to re-inflict up to 10% bleeds or shock debuffs on the opponent. That's very nice, and we'll definitely showcase that. So, she also pauses, like, you know, the debuffs and debuffs on her a little bit with their special attacks, but with the special one, you get this endurance passive, which basically reduces the future no damage debuffs on Okoye by a little bit. It's not really that crazy. And then the special 2 is really good. With your critical hits, which you should be critting a lot, you place bleed and shock debuffs, which is really nice. And then the special 3, I don't think you should ever use it. Like, it's for every 10% max so the opponent is missing, this die gains more attack, and the opponent passively suffers from 10% ability accuracy. It's okay. And with her dupe, she also unlocks the Deep Woods Mastery at 3 ranks, which is very nice because in this showcase I have 0, but with this is 3. And then also one, you have lower HP than the opponent. Endurance and precision buffs expire 45% slower, which is, it's a nice bonus, I guess. Moving on to the gameplay. So this is basically a 7-star rank 3 sentry, and we have a 7-star rank 1 Okoye. And this is duped, so we have a bit benefit from the Deep Woods Mastery, which is, it's not really needed, but it's cool. You will see her damage is like, it seems pretty bad, but honestly, dude, I feel like that impresses me even at 7-star rank 1. Like, check this out. This is going to be 1 special 2 rotation. Ignore the combo here because, you know, you just get a massive... Oh, look at that. This guy is melting, man. Look at this. We don't even have to heavy attack to refresh some of our debuffs. Like, he's just dead right now. 35-second fight, and the rank difference is rank 1 versus rank 3. That's quite strong. Like, I was impressed here, so that I just went to the next fight as well, just to try and showcase like the heavy attack where you can refresh by spending 20 of your combo. And you can see her light attacks are kind of weird, reminds you of like Quicksilver and North Star, but it's only her light attacks that have like double combo. We got a lot of precisions, we crit so much, especially with stat focus as well. And then, yeah, just gonna go, I think you're gonna go for a special 1 as well. Maybe we're not. Okay. So we're gonna go for a special 2. Watch our bleeds, man, and the shocks. We're gonna get so many. Look at this. We started with like 9. And now we have like 26. That's crazy. And then here we'll try to get an opening to heavy attack them. And you just refresh those, some of them, not all of them, by spending some combo meter. And there's no point in like saving it because you're gonna lose your combo anyway once the vicious expires. Look at that, man. That was still a pretty fast fight. Man, that was like 500,000 with the rank 1. And 52 seconds. Solid. Now I think this is going to be against an immunity, so I didn't talk about this. If the opponent is immune to either bleed or shock, you're basically gonna pause 4 debuffs of the other debuff, basically. So she is immune to bleed, so every time we try to bleed her, you're gonna see we refresh shocks, and that's why you're always pretty much not gonna have like shocks right here in this fight stacked up and all that stuff. But in this fight, obviously we have to wait, so our shocks fall off. So basically what I'm trying to say here is if the opponent is immune to one type of debuff, you're missing a lot of your damage. But the good thing is you don't really need to heavy attack in this specific fight, because the only reason to heavy attack is to refresh, but since you refresh by them being immune to it, it's cool. Now there's another thing that happened here, so I dexed their special where I couldn't. I don't know if this ensnare debuff let me do that. Reducing ability accuracy, I don't know if it's a bug. I don't think ability accuracy should have worked here, but I don't think there's anything else that prevented her from like hitting me while I was dexing, so maybe that's a bug, but maybe that's actually good too, the ensnare debuff. I don't know. But look how many shocks we have, because we just refresh all the time. See, I dex again here. I don't even know. But that's something that I observed and I wanted to showcase it. Maybe it's a bug, but I'm not really sure. But you will see the fight here is 1 minute and 17 seconds, which it was definitely longer when they are immune to one of your debuff, one type of your debuff. Now there is another evader right here with the ensnare passive. He's not their debuff. There's no evades. Like I saw the deep dive and I was just not hyped about Okoye. But she just gets like, she doesn't have much. Like she has like the ensnare debuff and then like just a bit of damage with shocks and bleeds. But dude, this ensnare debuff is very strong. Like the fact that you just dex one time and the opponent cannot evade immediately, that is strong, dude. That is very strong. And look at the special too, just massive damage even with the reduction here with Mr. Fantastic stuff. That's like, yeah, I mean he's basically dead. Like we don't even have to refresh here, those would have done it. Or we didn't actually, we didn't because we didn't have the combo meter. So 48 seconds. I feel like a 7-star rank 3 Okoye would kill in like 30 seconds. Like as soon as you get to the special 2, that's it. They just melt. And this is not even maxed out deep wound. Like, dang. I kind of want to see how she does with suicides. But yeah, she doesn't have much. It's literally just the ensnare debuff, but that itself, the fact that you get it so easy, and you reduce ability accuracy, again, I don't know about how much because it doesn't say, but the evade is just not there. It's pretty sick. She also has like these and snare debuff, or not ensnared, I don't know how that buff is called with the special one. It reduces the damage of the duration of non-damage debuffs on you. It's not really that great, like, I don't know. I don't even think that as a utility, it's okay. But yeah, we'll refresh here, and then special 2 before we lose our vicious, so we can get our potent bleeds and shocks. And this is like the 500,000 Mr. Fantastic, by the way. Just getting melted right now. So I think I changed my mind about Okoye. Like, if I were to pull her, I'd probably rank her up. Like, I would only use her if the opponent can be bled and shocked. Because if, like I said, if they're just immune to one, you're missing out on a lot of your damage, obviously. That was 1 minute. And I think this is going to be the last fight I'm going to show you. 2 fights, actually. So this is Cassie. That's another good example of the opponent being shock immune and they're not immune to bleed. And by evading here, she can't evade with the ensnare debuff. That's it. And then if she were to throw special 1, we have those double combo hits, so we just don't care about her battery or the 14 hits you have to do. But again, you're gonna see that in this fight, because she's immune to one of my debuffs, we're always gonna have lots of bleeds, except right now. But yeah, we just don't have shock, so a lot of our damage is reduced by a lot. Yeah, look at those bleeds, man. 19 bleeds. For some reason I didn't get the 14 hit that she gets, like combo detonation. Again, it might be because ability accuracy, it's ensnared, it seems like it's very strong, man. And the special one just ended. So how fast was that? See, it took us 1 minute, so it's like, again, I wouldn't use her if the opponent is immune to even one of your debuffs, because you're just missing a lot of your damage. It just doesn't seem like fun. But check this out here. I think we're gonna go for a special 2. Did we go for a special 2? I think we did, because we have so many bleeds. And we're in for another special 2. I think we're gonna surpass like 50 this fight. Maybe. Or actually, I don't know if she's gonna survive that much. I don't know why I went for the heavy. I didn't have the combo. That is cool. Yeah, 37. Didn't get quite for 50, but still, man, like for a 7-star rank 1, it's pretty dang fast for like one of her worst matchups as well. Like a minute for 500,000 HP. Was it like 500 or 450? Let's go back and see. It was 500,000, man. In one of her worst matchups as well. Like, I don't know. I feel like she has really good damage. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to overhype her. I literally was surprised that she does this because when I saw the deep dive, I was like, her damage doesn't seem too great. But honestly, I think I changed my mind. She feels very nice to play with those double hits. I always like those kind of champions. And yeah, not much to work with in terms of utility except this snare debuff. But that in itself, because it's so easy to put it on the opponent, I think it's honestly decent utility. I'm not going to say insane or awesome. It's like decent utility. And damage seems very high. Like, I want to do the 7-star rank 3 testing. Maybe we test her with Suicide as well, because I feel like she's going to be very, very fast. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Okoye. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.